You are listening to the Keep the Weight Off podcast with Dr. Angela
and Marshall,
episode number 160.
Welcome to the Keep the Weight Off podcast, where we bust all the dieting myths and discover not just how to lose weight, but more importantly, how to keep it off. We go way beyond the food, and we use science and psychology to give you strategies that work. And now your host, Dr. Angela Zechmann.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the podcast this week. You know, I'm having a really hard time believing that we're on episode number 160. It's crazy. Marshall, you realize we've been at this for over 3 years now?
Yeah, it's weird. I remember when it was just an idea.
Yeah, remember me running around, we should do a pod. No, it was your idea.
Yeah, I actually think that...
Was it your idea?
I think it might have been Tammy's idea. Didn't she suggest that we do a podcast?
I don't know. So long ago.
I think so. I know. It's been a while.
Man. It was a long time ago. Wow. Well, for those of you who don't know, Tammy is a receptionist that used to work for us at the medical clinic. Okay, so I have something exciting to talk to you about this week. It's something that many people struggle with, and that is belly fat. Okay, some people call it their gut or their meno belly or their muffin top. I've heard it referred to as trying to hide the bakery. I've heard all kinds of things. What do you call belly fat, Marshall? Do you have a name for it?
Yeah, so I do actually have a name that I used to call my belly fat, but it comes with a little bit of an explanation.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so something that happened to me a long time ago, and it stuck with me. It just has always stuck with me. And so I was, first really brand new in the medical field, and I was working with a patient, and, we were doing a procedure, getting ready to do a procedure on him. And he looks up at me and he asked me how far along I was. And I was not pregnant. Yeah. And I was so just blown away and offended. And it just hit me in such like a raw way. And so now I used to call it my food baby. my belly is my food baby because of that statement, because of that question. So that's what I call my belly. I don't call it that anymore because I worked on it, but that's what I remember about that.
Yeah. I've heard it called sugar baby before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened to you.
I know. It was horrible.
That actually happens to a lot of people, though. I mean, like, you're not the only one that's ever happened to. So,
yeah,
happens to a lot. Yeah. Well, what I want all of us to know is that this belly fat causes us a lot of pain. It's physical pain, but it's not just physical pain, it's emotional pain. And when I did the last Belly Busters challenge, and this is back in late January of this year, I put up a post in the challenge Facebook group, and I asked, what would banishing belly fat mean to you? And I got 239 responses to that question. Can you believe that? Like 239 responses. I was totally blown away. So you want to hear some of those responses?
Yeah, I would. I would like to hear it.
Okay. One of them was, I won't have to hide behind longer tops. And that one got 6 comments of agreement in response to that. So a lot of people said that they were tired of wearing tents for shirts and trying so hard to camouflage their belly, right?
Oh, yeah. I remember the days of wearing oversized sweats.
Yeah. I remember wearing big sweaters, and like you'd put on a pair of pants and they wouldn't zip up. So then you'd have to try to find a way around that.
Yeah. I remember when I lived in leggings because I couldn't fit into jeans. Nothing ever fit me. So I just lived in leggings all the time.
Yeah. Yep. Here's another one. It would be nice to not always feel awful about the way you look and feel. The endless worrying about it would be such a relief. Just to get dressed and leave your house actually feeling good about yourself.
Yeah.
Amen to that. Right?
Amen.
Like, just get dressed and leave. And none of this business of like trying to find something that fits. It's so awful.
Yeah.
Here was a really poignant comment. And this one came in all caps, which was really interesting to me. She said, I would love to look in the mirror and not see fat and ugly. I know that's not true, but that's what I see. My health is not great, and I want that back. I want my small jeans back. I want to run with my grandson and play with him all day. I want to shop till I drop without sleeping for 24 hours the next day. I want to be healthy. And so it's like this woman is not just talking about looking in the mirror. She does mention that, but she also talks about wanting to be vibrant and healthy and active again too, right?
Right. I can understand that.
Yeah. And here's another comment that was focused on health. Would absolutely love this, she says. It always amazes me how we resign ourselves to feeling less than. We get used to and even expect this, which I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
She says, what a huge difference it makes to wake up feeling rested, restored, and fabulous. So that's
a great comment.
It really was. Very poignant. Another woman said that she wanted more mobility, meaning to be able to move better. And here's how she said it. She said, I could move and do many more daily things like putting on shoes. Like how many of us are like, got to wear the slip-on shoes, can't really bend over to tie shoes.
Been there.
She says, picking up something that I dropped on the floor, pull weeds in my garden, not to mention the personal boost to my self-esteem. I would feel so much better about myself. So it's like this belly fat it zaps our self-esteem and it zaps our capacity to move and to do the things that we enjoy. It can really make it hard to move. It's, it's kind of a lot like being pregnant, but it doesn't go away after 9 months.
It's true.
It can become really hard to breathe when you have belly fat too. So
yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So here's another woman said this. She said, I'd feel better about myself and I'd feel more confident. My self-esteem is so shattered right now. I just wanted to just give her a big hug when I read that, like losing the weight would help in so many areas, including my health. I have fibromyalgia and I just had a total knee replacement on my left knee and I need to get the weight off my right knee. So this woman is really focused on what it would mean for her health and her functioning. And again, she mentions the self-esteem issue and how she said she's shattered. That's just so hard. So
yeah, this is all so true, so relatable.
I know, it's so true. Here's another comment. I want to lose the belly that I've been carrying since forever. It would mean the world to me to lose the belly and to look slimmer. I'm diabetic and I want the diabetes to go into remission so I can live a more healthy life. I want my joint pain to go away so that I can run and play with my grandkids.
Everybody deserves this.
I know. And so belly fat affects all aspects of our lives. We carry it with us everywhere. A lot of people carry a lot of shame along with it. And I hope that if you're listening and you feel resonance with some of these comments, that it helps in some way to know that you're not alone in your suffering. And here's what I want all of us to understand. Belly fat is not a character flaw. And I think that's one of the reasons why people have so much shame about it is they think that they've done something wrong. And I want you to know you haven't done anything wrong. This is a disease, and it's a disease that needs to be fully understood and fully treated. Belly fat's different than normal fat. Normal fat is just sitting there storing energy for us. It's actually it's a good thing, actually, normal fat. But belly fat, which is also called visceral fat, you've heard me use that term before. I've used that term before on the podcast, right?
Right.
This fat is actually toxic. It's creating toxins in our body that make it difficult to function and put us at risk for a lot of chronic diseases that make our lives so miserable and send us to an early grave. And I could actually just go on and on and on about how toxic visceral fat is, but I won't do that because that's what we're going to work on in the Belly Busters Challenge. I'm not going to go on and on and on in the Belly Busters Challenge, but I am going to really help you understand it. I want you to understand belly fat at a whole new level and learning about what causes it and how to get rid of it. And we're going to do it together as a community in a dedicated Facebook group. So we'll all be learning together. And I give you little exercises to do every day. And you post your homework in the homework thread. And then you're eligible for daily prizes. It's like, voila, we pick prizes. And there's really nothing quite like this out there for you to really help you understand a lot of what causes so much disability and early death in our country and exactly what to do so that you can have a happy, healthy life. It's really life-changing information. Would you agree with that, Marshall?
I definitely agree with that.
So I'm teaching you the science, but I'm teaching it in an easily understandable way so that you can just take it bit by bit and you can ask questions along the way. It's a ton of fun and it's a great learning experience for anyone who signs up.
All right. I have one or two questions, actually.
Okay, go for it.
So when is the challenge and how do you sign up?
Oh, okay. So the challenge is next week. So April 1st through the 4th. That's a Monday through Thursday. It starts at 9 o'clock Pacific. That's 10 o'clock Mountain, 11 o'clock Central, and noon Eastern. Okay, so whatever part of the country that you're in. If that's not a good time, don't worry about it. Or, a lot of people might be taking off on vacation. Don't worry if that's the case for you, because you can watch the replays at a time that works for you. Just be sure that if you want credit for the homework, that you post your homework response in time to get the credit, and you'll get all of those details when you sign up. And just so you know, I usually do a bonus body composition testing discussion the week after the challenge so that you can really understand how to make sure you're losing the right kind of weight and getting rid of that toxic visceral fat.
Yeah, that's really good information.
Yeah. And what I want all of you listening to know is that this is life-transforming information, and it's totally free. So if you want to work on your health this year, and if like so many of our past challenge participants, you want to feel better about yourself when you get dressed in the morning, and you want to be able to move more freely, and you want to be able to do the things you want to do without getting totally wiped out, it's important that you understand belly fat and what causes it and how to get rid of it as a bare minimum first step. Okay, so you asked how to sign up for the challenge. Super easy. You just go to journeybeyondweightloss.com/challenge, and that will get you signed up. Just go to that website, put your name and your email address in there, and you are signed up. We'll post a link in the show notes for you so that you can just click on that. And be sure to grab a few friends to do the challenge with you, and you can all learn this together and help each other out. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So join us in the challenge so that you can stop feeling embarrassed and ashamed and get your life back. Understand this on a whole new level. I want all of us to feel vibrant and confident and healthy. It's our birthright to feel vibrant and healthy and confident. It shouldn't be something that's unusual or just reserved for certain people. We all have that birthright. Wouldn't you agree with that, Marshall?
Yes, everybody deserves to feel vibrant and confident and healthy. Everyone.
Absolutely. And now's the perfect time to get started. The weather's starting to warm up. People are starting to think about summer. Let's come together in a group to work at getting healthier, work on getting happier, and do something that will really make a difference for us. It's time to get ourselves vibrant and healthy and confident again. Okay? So, do you have anything you want to say, Marshall?
No, that's it. Just sign up. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself. Yes,
Yeah.
You deserve it.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening this week. I hope to see you all in the Belly Busters Challenge next week. And remember, the registration page is at journeybeyondweightloss.com/challenge. Invite a few friends, and we can all work together to get our health and our lives back. Take care and have a great week. Bye.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Hey, if you really want to lose weight and keep it off for good, your next step is to sign up for Dr. Angela's free weight loss course, where you're going to learn everything you need to get started on your weight loss journey the right way. Just head over to journeybeyondweightloss.com/free course to sign up. Also, it would be awesome if you could take a few moments and write a review on iTunes. Thanks, and we'll see you in Journey Beyond Weight Loss.